Hello, ladies, and gents. It's Captain Andy here on the Drink Tank. So, this week's topic appears to be this term regressive left. Now, this is a term I keep hearing people directing usually at people on the left of the political spectrum who support things like social justice and the plight of immigrants. The latter being seems to be the thing that's really sparked this thing off. Which is basically describes those of us on Drink Tank pretty much. Now, I can't help but feel this term is projection, because to me it seems to be coming from people who consider themselves to be on the left but who don't support things like the plight of immigration and social justice. Now, why, if you're on the left, would you not support those things? And if you don't support those things, why do you consider yourself to be on the left? Is a good question. And why am I regressive for supporting those things? You said this is something that isn't really very well explained. So the opposite of a progressive is a conservative. A progressive wants to make progress, a conservative wants to keep things the same. A regressive, if it were to mean anything, would be someone who is a hardcore conservative, who doesn't only want to keep things the same, but wants to take things back to a time before now, to a time supposedly that was better, i.e. this golden age that people seem to dream of, which usually people are talking about their own childhood, even if they don't know it. That's what they're talking about when they talk about a golden age. For me to be a regressive, I would have to be trying to take us back to some era. And if by supporting the plight of immigrants, I am a regressive, that means I'm trying to take us back to an era where the UK or America or the West in general was full of Syrians. When was that time, please? But okay, maybe I'm being a bit too literal. Maybe you just mean a time when it's full of immigrants in general. Again, when was that? Now, if you do look back at, say, the time around the 1930s, 1940s, the Daily Mail, for example, supported Hitler around that time. And if you take a Daily Mail article then and one now, the only real difference is the word, instead of the word Muslim, as we have now, it's the word Jew. They were just incredibly paranoid about the idea of us being overrun by Jews. Now, it seems to be this huge paranoia about us being overrun by Muslims. So if anyone's trying to take us back to an era, then it's the people who are now getting all paranoid about immigration. So, if you're someone who is opposed to social justice, you're opposed to the plight of, you don't care about the plight of immigrants, my advice would be just come out of the closet and admit that you're a conservative. And stop trying to declare yourself as some true leftist, because you don't want to have to admit that society has progressed and you have not moved with it. Anyway, let me know what you think. Goodbye.